High school basketball on Ticket TV is presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and on Wilson Street in Brewer. Next Home Experience, Firehouse Subs, Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Levesque Business Solutions, Casella, Mac Heat Pumps, Northeast Driving School, and Dean's Detailing. Ticket TV is also brought to you by Holden Dental Hygiene, Union Street Towing, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Doors Equipment, Colebrook Mitsubishi, The Heating Lodge, Angelo's Pizzeria, Black Fly Coffee, Premium Choice Broadband, Novus Auto Glass, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Praise Auto Sales, Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store, The Fitch Company, Bennett Auto Center, Bangor Floral, Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hampden, Frank's Bake Shop, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Pushaw Energy, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Danforth's Down Home Supermarkets, The Growing Place, The Coach House Restaurant, Fielder's Choice Ice Cream, Northeast Home Inspections, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, State Street Optics, Knowlton Automotive, Jeff's Catering, The Furniture Gallery, Eastern Maine Community College, Auto Radiator Services, U-Haul in Old Town and on Auburn Road in Bangor, The Henry's Bridal Boutique, The Bangor Grand Hotel, Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market, Goslin's Bakery, Dragon Lair Arcade and Pizza, Orno IGA and Callis IGA, Midcoast Denture Designs, Napa Auto Parts, Hopkins Energy, Hammond Lumber, Down East Toyota, and First National Bank. Now let's get you out to the action on Ticket TV. Hello everyone and welcome to the stable, the site of tonight's Class AA crossover matchup in high school girls basketball between the visitors from Bangor, the Rams, coming to Hampden Academy to take on the Broncos. You see the records right there. Both teams at 11-5 and looking for some crucial late season heel points. Welcome in to the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. I'm Mark Paulette, joined on the call tonight by Chris Hoare, my broadcast partner. Dean's Detailing has been Maine's auto detailing leader since 1971. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. At Dean's Detailing, they make yous look like new. We welcome you into the Casella pregame show. It's brought to you by Casella. Good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. Chris, let's welcome you into the broadcast and take a look at the standings. First, we'll start off in Class AA with Bangor coming to town tonight. 11-5 is the, well, that's the, it says AA, but that's actually the A standings. That's not on our director in the chair for the first time in a long time, Matthew Cunha. That's on the labeling of the graphics there. He pulled up what he thought was the AA standings, but we're actually looking at A to get it going. However, it's kind of the same story on both sides of the benches here. The Bangor Rams, 11-5, but winners of 7 of their last 9 since January 2nd. And Hampden, you see, 11-5, winners of 7 of 8 since the 7th.
Yeah, both teams are very hot at this moment. If you look at the heel points, which I'm sure we're going to do here right off, Bangor can move up 4 spots from 5 to 2 with a couple wins here at the end of the season, because there's only 11 points that separate those 4 spots in Class AA. And Class A, Hampden really can't, there's not enough points left for them to get, but what they're trying to do is stay in that 3rd spot.
No doubt about that. We heard the coaches chatting just a couple of minutes ago during the JV game about how crucial this matchup is Thursday to end the season with all the heel points on the line. Those graphics brought to you by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226. High school sports on Ticket TV, presented by Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor. Nothing runs like a deer from the Smith Brothers. See the Smith Brothers, your local John Deere dealers. Our coverage also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. For a limited time, the McRib is back at McDonald's. It's more than a sandwich. It's part of a culture. It's a legend. It's an event. And this is one of 2 games taking place tonight on Ticket TV. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark also over in Brewer for a boys contest between the Witches and the Nokomis Warriors coming up at 6:30 as well on Ticket TV. Our coverage at 929theticket.com, presented by Next Home Experience. They're the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. And we're presented by Firehouse Subs, a sub above for a limited time. Try the new delicious Firehouse Sub, French dip sub at Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. We'll take our first time out of the pregame show. When we come back, we'll get ready to meet the teams. It's Bangor and Hampden coming your way in just about 10 minutes time on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves, work you can see, work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
The process at Fairway Auto Sales when you buy a car should be easy. There's no games, and people appreciate that when they're buying a vehicle.
I've purchased 6 vehicles through Tony's Fairway Auto. I have a business where we transport a lot of elderly. I can go to Tony or text Tony or Nicole and let them know what I'm looking for, and he'll find it and get right back to me.
We like to say, come buy your vehicle to Fairway. It's more than just a tagline. It's the way we do business.
Hello Maine, this is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Welcome back to Hampden Academy, the site of tonight's contest between the Rams and the Broncos, both teams at 11 and 5. And we're brought to you, presented, I should say, by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be, the official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Our coverage also presented by Mack Heat Pumps on Hammond Street in Bangor. They specialize in mini-split heat pump installation, maintenance, and repairs. Mack Heat Pumps services the entire state, proudly serving Maine since 2011. Visit mackheatpumps.com to find them on Facebook. All right, let's meet the teams for tonight's contest, and we get started with the visitors from Bangor, the Rams. A team, as we mentioned in the last segment, Chris, that started off the season a little slower, but a lot of familiar names on this team that were busy winning a state championship on the pitch in the fall under Coach Jay Kemble.
Yeah, so there's a lot of big game experience on this team and a lot of basketball experience as well. They've started a younger group for the last couple of years. Delaney Hoare, Avery Clark have played a lot of big games, a lot of big minutes for this team, and they're what lead the team from the younger group, and then you got someone like Emily Adams, who really kind of brings the senior leadership for them.
And for the Hampden Academy Broncos, certainly a young team, as you see with the numbers over there on the right, but with 2 games remaining in the regular season, that kind of goes out the window, doesn't it?
A lot of it does, and they're led by Caitlin Murphy. She's the glue of their team. I think I said that on the last broadcast. I mean, she brings a lot of experience as well. And they're Caitlin Adams, Aubrey Shaw, Eve Wiles, great perimeter offensive players, and then you throw in 6'2" Grace LeBrie in the middle, and they're a dynamic offensive team.
Those rosters brought to you by Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. Check them out in Glenburn. Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company for the best in landscaping materials and equipment. It's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company at 6 Wilson Way in Glenburn and at glenburnlandscape.com. Coverage of tonight's game is presented by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. We will take one more break. When we come back, we'll get the starting lineups and set for the tip between the Broncos and the Rams up next on Ticket TV.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Make the switch to Hopkins Energy, your trusted source for #2 heating oil. In Maine's challenging climate, emergencies can happen anytime. That's why we offer fast and responsive emergency fuel deliveries, as well as automatic deliveries. Our dedicated team is always just a call away, ensuring you never run out of fuel. Dependable service tailored to your needs. Visit hopkinsenergy.com.
This winter, you have a choice for moving snow out of your way. There's this, or you could go with this. You make the call to Doors Equipment in Bangor. Of course, Doors Equipment has the Kubota tractor and attachment to make that white stuff disappear. Quality, innovation, and easy-to-use design. That's a Kubota. The doors are open for Kubota and Doors Equipment. Make 'em orange with envy on Outer Hammond Street, Bangor.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
There's no reason to be overwhelmed. No. We can help you through it.
We're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
Just about ready for some basketball tonight in Hampden. The Rams and the Broncos ready to jump it here at the stable. Chris, you got the starters and the keys to tonight's contest?
I do. For the Bangor Rams, starting number 4, Avery Clark. Number 12, Delaney Hoare. Number 14, Aslan Gifford. Number 15, Clara Oldenburg. And number 25, Emily Adams. For the Hampden Academy Broncos, number 45, Caitlin Murphy. Number 23, Grace Labrie. Number 35, Caitlin Adams. Number 21, Aubrey Shaw, and number 12, Eve Wiles.
The starting lineup's brought to you by Doors Equipment, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all your equipment needs, now offering $0 down, 0% APR, and 84 months on select models. Visit DoorsEquipment.com. Chris, two teams that are very close. What are the keys to tonight's game?
I think the keys for Bangor are be more patient on offense. The last time these two teams played, Hampden came out in a zone, and Bangor acted like it was man-to-man and just forced the ball on quick shots. Didn't let the offense get settled in, quickly moved the ball around. Like I said, 4 shots, 4 drives, struggled to play defense. Hampden got hot. Defensively, you got to help to Labrie. For Hampden, you got to stay active on both ends. You got to help on. Bangor likes to drive the ball. You got to help him step in on drives. And then, depending on what your offense is working, get the ball inside, work inside out. If it's working from the outside, okay, establish outside, but you got to get the ball inside too.
Saw the opening tip go right out of bounds. Here's the first possession. The Bangor Rams with the basketball in the hands of Avery Clark. Clark over to Gifford, and now a touch for Hoare. We did the first meeting between the Rams and the Broncos at Bangor High School, a low-scoring game back in January, and that was one where Delaney Hoare was not part of the action. She was out sick that game, and you could really tell the effect it had on Bangor's offense.
Yeah, Bangor stayed very spread. They didn't really force the ball inside against the zone, which made it kind of easy for him to defend because everyone was on the perimeter.
Early takeaway by Caitlin Murphy. The Broncos try to go down low to Labrie. She gets held, and we get the game's first whistle.
And that's going to be a tough matchup for Bangor all night because Grace Labrie's got such a size advantage against any Bangor player.
Corner 3 is true. Kate Adams. Saw her do that a few times last week at Brewer. She can shoot from the perimeter, and the Broncos out in front 3-0.
Yeah, that's a smart play that Hampden does. They always look to the backside corner on their out-of-bounds plays because most teams defend from the middle of the lane out to play side corner, and backside is open a lot, and Hampden's smart. They look for that.
Clark for the answer, side rim, rebound grabbed by the Broncos. Aubrey Shaw with the rebound, dribbles into the front court. Clark able to snatch that out of the air, get it into the hands of Hoare, and Delaney can't finish the fast break. Bangor, a nice job of chasing. Second opportunity, no good, and it's Hoare with the rebound once more. Third try here for the Rams. They go inside to Clark. Ball is tied up, and the alternating possession gives it to the Broncos.
Yeah, Bangor still a little quick.
Bangor showing the pressure here off the inbounds, and Clark has another steal trying to feed it inside to Hoare. And the ball deflected out of play. Last touch by Bangor. And we're going to have a discussion here. And it's red ball.
That seemed to be the result of the reaction of the coaches.
Jay Kemble certainly happy. They chatted that one over and get his team an extra possession. Bangor with some trouble getting the ball in. They do to Clark in the corner. Clark out top to Hoare through her hands and into the backcourt.
These two teams have played a ton against each other, but it doesn't take away any more nerves. Every time they play each other, it's a new game, and it's almost like playing each other for the first time.
Brought into the backcourt, chased down there by Eve Wiles. I don't know if you mentioned the numbers or not in the pregame, Chris, but doing some research this morning and discovered that the Rams and the Broncos pretty much identical when it comes to scoring and points allowed. Clark with another steal. This time the Rams finish the fast break. A nice bounce pass across the lane to Aislinn Gifford, and she has the Rams on the board.
Yeah, just putting the numbers together through 16 games. Both teams have scored 775 points. And Hampden's given up 8 more points than Bangor. That close on the defensive end as well, so they're almost identical.
Broncos trying to work the ball around here. Wiles out top, feeding inside to Labrie. The double comes for her, but she turns over the top and goes off the window for 2. Grace Labrie with her first bucket of the game. She had a big-time performance at Brewer last week on Ticket TV. What'd she have, 24 in that game, I believe?
She did, and she did it all, not just the scoring. She got the ball inside, and she made some great passes, reversals from her inside position to the shooters that Hampden has.
Not a lot of Bangor shirts trying to go down there either and challenge the Hampden interior. Rams content with passing around the perimeter right now. 3-person game between Hoare, Clark, and Adams. Now Clark on the attack, rejected. Hampden looking to break, running down the court. Wiles too strong on the take, but it's because she was fouled. Labrie over to pick her up, and Eve heading to the line. See the contact there, and the foul, putting the Hampden sophomore at the line. Our coverage tonight on Ticket TV brought to you in part by the Fitch Company, where you'll find experienced electrical control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters, all ready to meet varied engineering challenges or handle projects. Visit them at fitchcompany.com. First one offline for Wiles. We're also brought to you by Holden Dental Hygiene for preventative dental care, dental cleaning, and teeth whitening services. It's Holden Dental Hygiene just across the Brewer line at 113 Main Road in Holden. Empty trip at the line for Wiles. Bangor quickly brings it down court. We got a tripping violation against, or was that a kickball?
I think it was a kickball.
Yeah, okay. Saw a player spill out on the floor and then thought, well, why'd they be calling a trip? Inbound to Adams. Jumper along the way, too strong, only catches glass, and cleared out of there by Adams.
This is a lot like how Bangor started last time against Hampden. Very cold shooting.
Adams on the perimeter, backing out onto the A of the logo. Wiles over there trying to play it off the defender out of bounds, and able to do so and save her team a timeout. Side out for the Broncos. It's Murphy over. They work it quickly inside to Labrie. She sealed off the defender And that's an easy 2 for Grace.
Smart play. They clear everyone out from help side. And Bangor's trying to front. That takes away the help side defender, and they get the ball to the corner, and it's an easy pass over the top. Like you said, Grace had a great steal on that one.
Easy pass, easy work for the bucket, but thanks to the hard work, with the positioning down low from Labrie, a 3 from Gifford's too strong over everything, and out of bounds. Back to the Broncos. Just over 4:15 into the game, just beyond the midway point of this first quarter, with the Broncos in front by 5 points. Our coverage brought to you in part by Union Street Towing. We had a 30-second timeout on the floor. For over 40 years, Union Street Towing has been serving the greater Bangor area, featuring tow trucks, flatbed towing, recovery services, and roadside services, such as lockouts and jump starts, fully licensed and insured. Call Union Street Towing at 942-4200. Let's take a look at the program histories now, starting off with the visitors from Bangor. And the Rams, well, they've had a busy history on the basketball side of things. A lot of success in recent years is what I was trying to say there. When you see the green, 12 wins in 22, 15 and 23, 12 again last season, the 82 state champions, a couple of regional titles to their credit, and hoping for another run through the postseason this year.
Yeah, they've been strong at least the last decade. And both of these teams have a great rivalry against each other because their programs have been so good, and their games always mean so much when they play against each other.
And a quick look at the Broncos' history. The 76 state champions, but Coach Winchester had them all around that game in the 2010s, 2011, 18, 19, and 20 state runners-up. Broncos bring the ball in, trying to break the Bangor press, able to do so, but Bangor riding Adams down to the baseline. And another kickball violation as it makes its way out of play.
Yeah, and this is a good decision by Bangor to come out and force the tempo with their full court press. Here's the clear out again.
And down into the corner. Mallory Lozier, a new player into the game for the Broncos. Wiles whips it to the far corner. Adams guarded closely by Hoare. The freshman returning to Wiles. Underneath, last touch by Bangor. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Uno Pizzeria and Grill. Warm up your winter at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Call 947-5000 or visit unos.com. Into Shaw, now it's Wiles pulling up from just inside the free throw line. No good, and a loose ball rebound grabbed by Clark. Clark hounded defensively by Wiles. The ball lost out of bounds, but Wiles got a hand in there. And it'll be the first team foul going against the Broncos. Broncos will make a sub and get Murphy back into the game, giving Grace Labrie her first breather. Clark in the corner, trying to attack, scoops it up, off rim, shot no good. Out of play, and it'll stay down here. Into Adams, quickly with the jumper. She left it short. And the Broncos clear the board. Murphy trying to go coast to coast with it and goes off the bottom of the backboard. Bangor trying to push it the other way. Adams to Hoare for three. Rims out.
It was all the way down until it wasn't.
It looked good. Now it's Hampden quickly the other way. Bounce pass to Adams. Don't want to give her any space. There's a nice attack and the kick out, and Lozier knocking it down from distance. The freshman with a triple, and the Broncos up to a 7-point lead.
Yeah, that's a drive attack, and you have to have a help defender come over, and that's a long closeout to get back to your own player. And Lozier made him pay with a nice three-point attempt.
Hoare unable to answer. Clark with a nice rebound, got in there, but unable to get the ball up on the backboard so the English could have any effect on it. Another steal at the defensive end here for the Rams. Hoare finds the cutter, and then losing it out of bounds is Roy.
Bangor's getting their chances. At least they're getting their chances down at this end. They're not necessarily always getting shots out of it.
Bangor brings it into Hoare. There's a nice spin move. That's a rough spot to pick the ball up. Hampden's got to hurry up to get across half court. They are able to do so. Strong grip of Adams to keep the possession alive, and then the feed down low. Aubrey Shaw onto the score sheet. 5 different scorers in this first quarter for the Hampden Academy Broncos. Spreading it around with the 12-4 lead. Clark's 3 no good. And a rebound to Shaw. Wiles to Adams. Now it's Lozier out top. Down low to Shaw. And the Broncos saw the Bangor defender on the floor. Found the weak spot. And now lead it by 10.
Yeah, Avery Clark's an extremely aggressive defender, and she goes for the steal on that one and the pass wasn't made. She got back cut on, and Shaw was wide open.
Here's Hoare for 3. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Broncos. They bring it up into, well, left elbow or so before things got a little choppy. Hampden with 13.3 on the clock as they have to run basically the length of the floor. Inbound comes to Tardif. Tardif going down into the corner. Less than 10 seconds remaining. Adams, the Broncos around the perimeter. On the attack, clear out. Will they get a shot off? Wide of the mark. But a good first quarter for Hampden Academy. The home team leads it by 10 at the Stable after the first quarter of play. Hampden Academy 14, Bangor 4. Second quarter up next on Ticket TV. Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Hello, Eastern and Central Maine. The days are getting shorter, and that means 2 things. 1, winter is coming, and that means snow, snow, and more snow. 2, the folks at Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company have your back by saving your back with Aaron's, the king of snow. Whether you need a new snow blower or just to get your current one up and running, they have you covered. It doesn't take a meteorologist to know the best way to handle snow is with an Aaron snowblower. And the best place to find an Aaron snowblower is at Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company.
The marathon of life can be challenging. Chores and responsibilities keep us from the things we once loved and the aspirations we set. But it's never too late to find your second wind. With an affordable, fully online program and advisors to help you along the way, you can cross the finish line at your own pace. Finish strong at the University of Maine.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
We're back here in Hampden. Second quarter is about 30 seconds old, 31 seconds off the clock. All that you missed was what you're going to see right here. An Emily Adams jumper for the first points of quarter number 2. We are back on the air here at Hampden Academy. Second quarter, about 90 seconds old, and the Rams owning all 4 points in the quarter so far. 2 for Emily Adams, 2 for Avery Clark.
Oh, what a great pass by Aslan Gifford to fit that interior pass into Avery Clark, who was running hard in the lane. If you look at Bangor's schedule, they have 5 losses on the season. 4 of them have come at home, so it shows they can win on the road.
That is an unusual split, to say the least. Gifford, oh, the Broncos thought they had a block. So did their bench. But Gifford will be in the line, shooting 2, trying to cut into this Bronco lead. First one knocked down by Gifford. Perfect trip at the line for Aislinn Gifford, and a 6-0 start for the Rams here in quarter number 2. To make this a 4-point ball game.
This is a high-low option.
Gifford trying to attack into the corner. Adams out top. Again, it's Clark with the runner, and it just falls off the rim where Labrie swallows up the rebound.
Another shot down and then spit back out.
We're working on getting our scoreboard back here in Hampden. It appears to be the only casualty remaining from our little technical blip there. 14-10, the Broncos with the lead. 5 minutes remaining here in the quarter. Make it 14-12. This is now an 8-0 start to the second quarter for the Bangor Rams. Inside to Labrie, but first, timeout called by Coach Nick Winchester. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll take it as well. Right back to Hampden Academy in just a couple of moments on Ticket TV. High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Casella. Good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. Dean's Detailing. The leader in auto detailing since 1971. Visit deansdetailing.com. Firehouse Subs, a sub above, at 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Mac Heat Pumps, proudly serving Maine since 2011. Visit MacHeatPumps.com. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Heroes is the place to be in downtown Bangor. And Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school since 1969. We're back here in Hampden. The Rams have worked their way back into the contest, 14-12. Hampden led 14-4 after the first quarter, but quarter number 2 has been all Bangor. We got our scoreboard back, so you are up to date there at the bottom of the screen. It's a 2-point game, 4:48 to play here in the first half. Broncos bring it into Shaw. Wiles wants 3, a little too strong, and a rebound to Bangor. Bangor wants the lead. Too strong on the 3 that time from Adams, but the Rams track it down in the corner. Georgie Stevenson, a freshman, into the ball game. Clark will try from distance and knock it down. There is the lead for the Rams.
Yeah, she was due for one. She's had some tough luck here in a couple shots so far the first half.
11-0 start to quarter number 2 for Bangor. They have a 1-point lead. Lozier tries to take it back for Hampden, unable to do so. Labrie, a great job to tip the rebound to herself, and then draws the contact to head to the line. That was all effort from Grace Labrie.
Sure was, and honestly, that's not a bad foul by Georgie Stevens. Instead of giving up the easy two, let's put her at the line and see if she can make 2 foul shots.
First one is off the rim. Can you touch more of the rim on one foul shot?
I don't think so.
That thing was up there forever, and yeah, already a good foul by Georgie, because at most you're coming out of here with 1 point instead of 2. And an 0 for 2 trip at the line from Labrie. Bangor grabs the board. Clark into the front court.
This is where Bangor is going to use some patience. Work the zone a little bit. Make Hampden have to defend. Go side to side.
Clark for 3. Shot no good. Rebound brought down by the Broncos. Shaw up ahead to Lozier. Dribbling into space in the front court. Bouncing down to Labrie.
If you're Hampden, I would be thinking all Grace Labrie at this point. She needs inside touches to get you back to momentum.
Trying to get the positioning down low. Working on Adams.
They just ran a player through the post area. It's kind of hard to make a pass there.
Adams dribbling around, takes the jumper. Her shot no good, but a strong offensive rebound by Shaw. Up and under. And Aubrey will hit to the line, shooting 2. See the second effort there by Aubrey Shaw, earning herself a trip to the line to either tie this game or give the Broncos the lead back. Our coverage tonight brought to you in part by Acadia Federal Credit Union. They're a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. We are also brought to you by Doors Equipment, your local Kubota dealer. A 1 for 2 trip that time at the line, but an offensive rebound for Labrie. Couldn't get it to go, and then Bangor grabs the ball before it bounces on the baseline. 15 all. Less than 3 minutes remaining in this first half of play.
Hampden in the zone does a great job making it seem like there's no space to put the ball anywhere inside, and everything has to be outside by the 3-point line.
Clark, a floater over Labrie, shot no good, and the Broncos clear the board. All the way down the lane, and Murphy draws the whistle.
And she was just kind of slaloming herself down there until she found an opening.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Colebrook Mitsubishi, New England's #1 volume Mitsubishi dealer, featuring a 5-year, 60,000-mile comprehensive warranty and 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with rates as low as 0%. It's Colebrook Mitsubishi, 337 Madison Ave in Skowhegan, and ColebrookMitsubishi.com. Murphy 1 for 2 at the line. We got a lane violation.
Hey, sprint back. Sprint, sprint.
Not sure what that was. Was that the call?
I think it was an invert whistle.
Either way, it would have been Bangor ball. Rams have it. Gifford drops for Adams.
Bangor's got to get the ball to reverse to the other side. They've gone to the same side on. There we go.
Oldenburg camped, actually it's Adams now, camped out at the free throw line, trying to create a little depth in the Bangor offense, some spacing. Gifford finds space and is able to push it up with the right hand.
Yeah, one of the smallest players on the court did a great job knifing in there and getting a nice little floater over the top.
1 point lead back to Bangor. Loose ball, another takeaway by the Rams. Hoare cross court, great pass to Oldenburg. Hard foul, and Clark will have to earn it at the line. Foul goes against Murphy. Bangor starting to run, though. Night and day right now for the Rams between the way they started this game with the offense looking a little disjointed. They are working as one right now. This game brought to you in part by the Heating Lodge. You can transform your living space into a cozy retreat at the Heating Lodge, bringing families together one stove at a time. And if you're in the mood for mouth-watering pizza or Italian food made from fresh ingredients, it's Angela's Pizzeria in Bangor and in Hampden. Perfect stay at the line for Clara Oldenburg. The Rams lead it by 3. Shaw gets the bounce pass over to Adams, firing away, and Caitlin has her second triple of the game. At the other end, we got a traveling call. Jay Kimball vehemently disagreeing with that one.
Yeah, and if you're a Bangor, you can't afford to gamble and leave Caitlin Adams open. She shoots too well from out there.
And down here to Adams, bringing it into the front court as we approach 60 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Loose ball, tracked down in the corner by the Broncos. Now it's on the floor again. Adams' pass is taken away by Gifford. Gifford trying to run, feeding a bounce pass across to Oldenburg. It's back to Clark, and Clark has it ripped out of her arms by Labrie. But then the whistle comes in for a jump ball. It'll be the same result. We'll just have to change the possession arrow after this inbound. Georgie Stevenson back into the ball game for the Rams. 43.6 on the clock as the Broncos bring it in. Adams trying to spin away from Clark. Murphy bounce pass down to Labrie, left it just a little short.
Bangor dodged one there because they stepped up off Grace Labrie to help on the ball and left her wide open.
Rams working it around the perimeter. 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Attacking there is Oldenburg, high off the window for 2, and the Rams lead once again.
Great pass by Avery Clark.
Hampden with a chuck at the buzzer offside rim, off the backboard and out of play with 0.4 of a second. See if Bangor has time to catch and launch. Clark grabs it, one dribble, and that brings us to the half. Bangor 21, Hampden 19. The visitors lead at the stable as we have arrived at intermission. Don't go anywhere. The halftime show is coming your way next on Ticket TV.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves. Work you can see. Work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Welcome back to Hampden. Tonight's coverage brought to you by Blackfly Coffee. Start your day off the right way with Blackfly Coffee, a local coffee shop with drive-thru and mobile ordering, serving the best in the area, along with bagels, bakery items, donuts, and much more at 107 Main Road in Holden, just across the Brewer line. Also brought to you by Premium Choice Broadband, family-owned and operated, offering affordable high-speed internet across Maine for over a decade. When you call, get a live person, because to us, your family, not just a number. Learn more, PremiumChoiceBroadband.com. And finally, we're brought to you by Novus Auto Glass. Call Novus today at 945-6688 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. There's the score. The halftime show comes up next when we return on Ticket TV.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers. Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart. And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Hampden Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hampden Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hampden Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Welcome back to Hampden Academy and welcome into the halftime show. The Broncos trailing at the stable against the Bangor Rams 21-19. Welcome into the, well, first, before we get to the halftime show, let's show you the fan cam presented by University of Maine Athletics and UMaine men's and women's basketball conference packs. They are still available for the upcoming conference games. Just $65. Call 207-581-BEAR or visit goblackbears.com/tickets. Halftime show. It is brought to you by Heroes, the official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor. And let's get the halftime show underway with the Next Home Experience first half highlights. It was all Hampden in the first quarter, 14-4 after one. It was all Bangor in the second. Quick math would tell me 17-5 in period number 2 in favor of the Rams. Well, Chris, you said before the game started these teams were close. And it's kind of what we got in the first half, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, you weren't sure how Bangor was going to, recover after that first quarter, and takes because the first game they didn't recover, but obviously that was 7 or 8 games ago. They've improved. You knew it was going to be a tough game. They were going to come back, and obviously they made that momentum running spurt there in the second quarter. And
what's Bangor doing well to deny Grace Labrie? Because we haven't called a lot of her name in this first half.
I think more often than not, it's the pressure on the balls making it hard for their guards to actually try to make that pass. I don't think they feel comfortable trying to make it because she's had position and they haven't been able to get it to her.
Here you see the Broncos working it down low. That's Aubrey Shaw. Shaw again getting free.
Yeah, just a smart play by Shaw. Her defender fell down and she just ran to the front of the hoop.
Adams with a jumper.
Yeah, that started the second half well second quarter for Bangor.
What did they score? The first 11 to take a 15-14 lead.
Little pull up for Delaney Hoare there. Finding a little space.
See the scoreboard in the background with that lead starting to whittle down. Here's a Avery Clark triple that put Bangor in front. That was the end of that 11-0 run. Caitlin Adams with an answer. And those are your first half highlights, brought to you by Next Home Experience. Today's ball game brought to you in part by Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, offering custom blinds, shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings at Bangor Window Shade, 105 Main Street in Bangor. Also brought to you by Praise Auto Sales. Check out the impressive inventory and weekly specials at 1722 Broadway in Bangor at praiseautosales.com. Chris, you got the numbers on the first half?
I do. For the Bangor Rams, they're led by Aslan Gifford with 6, Avery Clark with 5, Delaney Hoare with 4, Clara Oleberg with 4, and Emily Adams with 2. For the Hampden Academy Broncos, they're led by Caitlin Adams with 6, Aubrey Shaw with 5, Grace Labrie with 4, Mallory Lozier with 3, and Caitlin Murphy with 1.
Halftime recap brought to you by Novus Glass. This game also brought to you by Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store. Groceries, gas, and great food to go. Tossie's Checkout, 1492 Pushaw Road in Glenburn. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we get the second half underway. Bangor with a 2-point edge here at the Stable on Ticket TV.
Oh, feels like a meat locker in here. Why are you sweating? You pass another stone?
Worse. They just filled my oil tank.
Yikes, you gotta get a heat pump. Mac Heat Pumps in Bangor is having a big sale now. Tell us all about it, Adam.
That's right, folks. Mac Heat Pumps is having a huge sale from now until the end of March. $500 off per indoor unit on all new installations. And remember, we travel the entire state for installs, repairs, or maintenance. Have your friend give us a call. We can help him out. And give him this.
Dry yourself off. Then we can call Adam and Mac Heat Pumps before you have to fill your oil tank again.
Look around. You're seeing more and more Toyota trucks on the roads in eastern Maine. These folks have discovered Toyota's legendary reliability, exceptional resale value, safety sense features for your protection, and 2 years of no-cost maintenance for added peace of mind. Now you have more choices at Down East Toyota for quick delivery. Drive off in a 2025 Tundra with financing as low as 2.99% APR for up to 72 months. Come discover why Toyota truck owners keep coming back for more. All roads lead to Down East for your next truck.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Third quarter is underway, and the Bangor Rams have 3 more points up on the board thanks to an Aislinn Gifford 3. There's the first points of half number 2 for the Hampden Academy Broncos. They belong to Aubrey Shaw. So a 3 for Gifford, a 2 for Shaw. We are underway here in half number 2. Bangor leading by 3, 24-21.
Hampden comes out in the 2-3 zone.
Bangor working it around the perimeter. Oldenburg returns to Clark. Bangor in no rush offensively, working it around with short, quick passing. Clark into the corner. Gifford on the attack. Got the shot up. No good. Adams an offensive board. A little bobble on the way back up as Shaw got a hand in there. And her second attempt no good. Strong defense by Bangor before the Broncos break the press. Caitlin Adams spinning onto a smaller Gifford. Shaw's jumper comes up empty, and it's a one-and-done trip for the Broncos.
Yeah, if Hampden could have broken that full-court rebounding press there a little bit earlier, they had a fast break opportunity, but Shaw had trouble getting it up over the 3 Bangor defenders who were pressing her.
Already 2 minutes off the clock here in the third quarter. Not a lot of stoppages as Clark goes down low. Oldenburg into the corner. Hoare's 3 is too strong, but Clara chases down the offensive board. Another try here for the Rams. Hoare inside. Oldenburg baseline jumper, no good. Third opportunity for Bangor as Clark comes away with the offensive rebound. Avery attacking down low, gets the shot up. That thing might have gone above the top of the backboard before coming down through the twine.
Yeah, talk about a tough angle. That was just straight up and
straight up
down.
and down, yeah.
So you got to give Avery Clark a lot of credit. She's got a non-stop motor, plays with a ton of energy.
Here's Grace Labrie backing down to get position and turning over the shoulder for 2.
I think that's where it starts for Hampden here in the second half. I know I said it before, but touches to her inside are going to open everything up for their shooters on the outside.
Bangor trying to work it around the perimeter again, holding on to that 3-point lead. Jumper from Clark, no good, off back iron. Labrie with the board. Clark nearly poked it free from behind, and it makes its way across the baseline. Out of play, last touch by Bangor, but there's a perfect example of that endless motor you talk about. We became familiar with that on the soccer pitch over the fall, but only 90 or so feet to worry about in basketball to cover.
Yeah, she's all over the place.
Adams trying to spin away from Hoare, down to the baseline, a whistle and a push.
I think that's going to be her third.
That is 3 on Delaney Hoare. We talked about the difference of Bangor having her versus not having her in the first matchup with Hampden. The Broncos were able to speed up the Rams offensively quite a bit in that contest last month. Kind of like what we saw in the first quarter, but Bangor's been able to overcome it here tonight.
Yeah, much better job than the last game of being able to overcome it. And that starts when they start making shots, too. They didn't make anything in that last game. And the ball started to fall a little bit for them in that second quarter, and actually a lot. And their confidence started to change, too.
Lozier has it for the Broncos, feeding inside to Labrie, back to Lozier. Lozier finds some space, open jumper, knocks it down. Freshman's got a good look on that jumper.
Yeah, Bangor just lost their communication there. No one picked up Lozier as she came over to the left elbow and was wide open.
Got a 3 in the first. That's her first bucket since. 1-point game here at the stable.
The one thing that Delaney Hoare playing with 3 fouls early in the third quarter is going to make her a little bit tentative on the defensive end, and Hampden might take advantage of that by giving her matchups where she might have to get down and play or let the defender go.
Grace Labrie coming out for a breather halfway through this third quarter. Kick out here. There's a wide open Lozier. Left it a little short that time, but Wiles able to get the offensive rebound and then fouled in the action. This game brought to you in part by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and online at BennettAutoCenter.com. Also brought to you by Bangor Floral. Make memories, send flowers at the In-Town Plaza, 332 Harlow Street in Bangor. Kate Adams looking for a teammate to pass it to.
And now Bangor's moved into a zone. I think more out of protection of fouls than anything else.
Lozier coming back at us, trying to find a teammate. Instead, she goes the other way to Adams.
If Hampden get the ball in the baseline below that zone, they get shooters on the top side of that they can get it to.
Almost a takeaway it is in the end. Last touch by Hampden. And back to the Rams with 3:02 on the clock. Gifford bringing it into the front court for Bangor, as Labrie returns to the scorer's table for Hampden. Hoare, long cross-court pass. Adams on the baseline, going to work on Murphy. Got the shot up, no good, and Hampden able to bat the rebound to white shirts. Wiles, cross-court, Lozier comes back. Murphy holds the ball over her head. Wiles gets it over to Shaw. Shaw attacking the baseline. And we got a full timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 26-25, 2:21 remaining in the third quarter with Bangor in front of Hampden. Back on Ticket TV right after this.
The marathon of life can be challenging. Chores and responsibilities keep us from the things we once loved and the aspirations we set. But it's never too late to find your second wind. With an affordable, fully online program and advisors to help you along the way, you can cross the finish line at your own pace. Finish strong at the University of Maine.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let Dr. Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to destination for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmain.com.
We are back here in Hampden, 2:21 remaining in the third quarter. Bangor Rams leading the home team by 1, 26-25. Hampden with possession of the basketball. Wiles works off the screen, open jumper, and rolls it in.
Yeah, they had a great look on that out-of-bounds play in the first half, too. That's Coach Winchester's play calling at best there. He likes to run multiple actions out of their baseline out-of-bounds play, where most teams just look for that first shot. He runs a couple passes and a ball screen.
Jumper comes up empty. Hampden with the rebound. Wiles slows things down as she crosses into the front court. 1:40 to go. LeBrie back to the basket at the right elbow. Now she puts the ball on the floor, goes to work, holds it high, and the short jumper no good. Steal down low by Aubrey Shaw. The Broncos getting into the passing lane now, giving Bangor a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, good defense by Shaw, stepping over and taking that pass away, but that might be one that Gifford probably next time would shoot.
There's a shot knocked down and a lead back to the Broncos.
Yeah, these are those touches that Grace LeBrie's Hampden needs for them to be successful.
29-26 Broncos as we enter the final minute of the third. Adams bounces out to Gifford. Aislinn on the attack. Here's a jumper put up by Roy, shot no good. Bangor clears the offensive board though through Hoare. Hoare attacking the baseline, nice job on the up fake, waiting for LeBrie to be on the way down before she shot, but too strong. And a foul against the Rams on the rebounding. This game brought to you in part by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, home of the complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. Route 1 in Hancock or at tonysfairwayauto.com. And if you're looking for a lawnmower or a skidder, Bangor Tire has you covered since 1927. The best in tires and service. Find them at 514 Colebrook Road in Bangor or at bangortire.com. See if the Broncos hold for the final shot inside of 15 seconds to play. Lozier under 10 and her bounce pass too far away from LeBrie, though the right idea with LeBrie really sealing off her defender. There was space for the pass, but just a little out in front.
Yeah, Hampden did a good job keeping most of their perimeter players above the foul line, which left Grace wide open, just couldn't connect on the pass.
Horse heave denied at the buzzer, and then the Bronco player, Eve Wiles, got ripped to the court. Hora's hand was up there. It looked like
I
some
don't know if they got
incidental
caught together. And
contact. Yeah, it looked like she just
yeah.
got caught up in the hair and maybe tried to pull the hand away. Either way, 3-point lead for the Broncos after 3. 29-26 Hampden. Fourth quarter up next on Ticket TV. High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Casella. Good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. Dean's Detailing. The leader in auto detailing since 1971. Visit deansdetailing.com. Firehouse Subs, a sub above, at 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Mac Heat Pumps, proudly serving Maine since 2011. Visit MacHeatPumps.com. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Heroes is the place to be in downtown Bangor. And Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school since 1969. Welcome back to the stable. Fourth quarter is underway. 29-26 with the Broncos in the lead. Big third quarter helped them get that lead back. I say big, but they doubled up Bangor 10-5. Not a ton of scoring in the period.
Yeah, so right now Hampden owns the two odd quarters, the first and the third. And we'll see how Bangor responds in the fourth quarter here, the even quarter, like they did in the second quarter, or are they going to let Hampden continue this momentum from the third quarter?
Adams with a great up fake and then a bounce pass to Grace Labrie wide open, and Labrie into double figures.
Yeah, one of the things that's happening is the Hampden guards are getting into the interior space a little bit, which is pulling Grace Labrie's defender off her and just leaving her open.
Here's Adams with a jumper just inside the perimeter. Shot no good. Avery Clark somehow getting in there for another offensive rebound. Her floater left short. Delaney Hoare with an offensive board. And a foul against Labrie sends Hoare to the line. Hoare at the line shooting two. Trying to get this back to a one-score ball game. She hits the first. Our coverage is brought to you by Pat's Pizza right here in Hampden. Whether watching or playing basketball, can work up quite an appetite. That's why it's time for Pat's Pizza on Main Road in Hampden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahampden.com. Hoare 1 of 2 at the line. Labrie comes away with 2 blocks. Tries to throw it off of the Bangor player down low. The Rams still with the possession, and Adams finishes it off the window. 3 points earned the hardest way possible on that trip for the Bangor Rams.
Yeah, 3 points, 4 offensive rebounds. And
there's an answer for the Broncos. Back to a 4-point edge with 6.5 to play. Clark wants 3. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. And Shaw almost said she comes away with it, but it's tipped to Hoare, who puts up a floater and gets fouled. Things are getting wild down there in the paint at that end of the stable. Hoare back to the line where she just hit on 1 of 2. This game brought to you by Frank's Bake Shop, family owned and operated since 1945. Check out Frank's Meals to Go, convenient and delicious. And don't forget those scrumptious baked goods that have made Frank's famous. Call 947-4594. Visit Frank's Bake Shop, 199 State Street in Bangor. 2 of 2 that time. 2-point ball game. 33-31. 6:15 and counting here in Hampden. Crucial heel points on the line for both teams. And a whistle down low. And a foul going against Georgie Stevenson.
yeah, just a little too much hands-on on that particular defensive possession there for Georgie.
Over the top and into Adams. Shaw, who gets it over to Wiles. Lozier returns it to Eve. Back to the freshman. Adams working on the freshman for Bangor. Cross-court pass, returns to Lozier. to the corner. Shaw comes out. Hampden just fine with taking some time off the clock before Murphy spots up and knocks it down like she was standing at the window.
Yeah, very comfortable with that shot. She felt like she had enough space, and you can tell she shot it very confidently.
Back to a 4-point game, 35-31. Stevenson's three is no good. Bangor saves it in play. No, they don't. Our coverage brought to you in part by Bangor Mall Cinemas, Greater Bangor's favorite hometown theater for over 40 years. They feature luxury recliners, an upgraded food menu. You can find showtimes and reserve your seat at yourneighborhoodtheater.com. Our coverage also brought to you by Push Out Energy. Their goal is to provide heating fuel at the lowest possible cost. Give them a chance to be your oil company and you will not be disappointed. Offering on-call and automatic delivery service in the Greater Bangor area. Call 949-9108 or visit pushoutenergy.com. Players on the floor. Adams used it as a bit of a screen to find some space into Wiles. Eve fouled on the way up.
Yeah, a lot of room given by Gifford for Wiles to get to the middle with no help.
4-point game with Wiles looking to add to it. First one is no good. Don't forget to stock up on your favorite sweets from Sweet Cheeks before or after the game. They're open 24 hours a day at 113 Main Road in Holden. Our coverage also brought to you by Danforth's. Down Home Supermarkets, family owned and operated since 2007 with two great locations, Route 2 in Herman and Somerset Avenue in Pittsfield. 1-2 trip for Wiles makes it a 5-point edge for the Broncos. Labrie back at the scorer's table, getting ready to re-enter for Hampden. Bangor trying to find an open shot. A little fall-away jumper from Hoare wouldn't go, but a strong offensive rebound from Adams. Tries to bounce it over to Delaney. Out of bounds, last touched by Hampden, so it'll stay down here. The Growing Place helps families grow for less and polish their home and style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them out first. Hoare's jumper no good. Adams secures the rebound and is fouled. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. Back here for the final 4:22 in Hampden with the Broncos leading the Rams by 5 on Ticket TV. Local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
We're back here in Hampden. A shot at Coach Winchester's huddle. He breaks it with a 5-point lead. 4:22 on the clock. Both of these teams in search of their 12th win of the season. Both teams with one more game to come after tonight. We'll get a look at the broadcast schedule coming up on Ticket TV the rest of the week in just a minute. Hampden, though, running into some pressure in the backcourt, and it is taken away by Adams. She goes to the court, beats Labrie there for the ball. Gifford to Clark.
Now every one of these extra possessions you get for Bangor, as well as Hampden, you got to take care of it. You got to get good opportunities out of it, especially if you're Bangor.
Bangor patient for that look. The Adams jumper is off and a rebound brought in by Wiles. Whistle from behind the action and a push against Bangor. Team's fourth, so the next one by the Rams will mean free throws for Hampden. In Inbound over the top to Wiles, who puts it up, and there is team foul number 5. It results in 2 free throws anyway, since it's a shooting foul.
That's that back screen out of a clear out. She's wide open if the back screen is successful. If not, they throw to the corner, and then they throw over the top to Libery.
Wiles hits on the first attempt. The Coach House Restaurant and Brewer is your stop for home-style cooking, homemade desserts with an experienced, friendly staff. It's the Coach House Restaurant. Takeout available, 457 Wilson Street in Brewer.
Hampden's starting to stretch this a little bit. Brewer's got to get some opportunities here. They got to start making their baskets.
2 makes, has it at 7. The Hampden lead. Hoare for 3. No good. Rebound brought in by Shaw. She has it stolen right back. Bangor in the lane. Oldenburg clears it out to Clark. I think that was for 3. Shot no good. And Hampden racing into the front court. Broncos working into the corner. Tardif 3 on the way. A little too strong. And a rebound by Clark. Clark to Gifford. Oldenburg out top to Hoare. Hoare on the attack. That shot was certainly altered by Grace Labrie. She scoops up the loose ball. And Hampden now a 7-point lead with less than 3 to play.
Yeah, Hampden, no hurry here. Just run their offense. Look for the first best shot they get.
Tardif, a drop off there to Shaw. Rejected by Clark. But she was the last to touch it, so keep it down here with the Broncos. Well, we have a second. Let's throw up the upcoming broadcast schedules here on Ticket TV the rest of the week. Tomorrow night, we are at Old Town for the rivalry game. Orono at Old Town. Thursday, Oceanside at Hampden boys. Bangor at Brewer girls. That is the end of the regular season in high school basketball. Jumper by the Broncos, no good. Bangor quickly looking to run. Clark down the lane. Second gear, leaves it a little short. Rebound fought for, and a tie-up. And possession gives it to the Rams. High school sports on Ticket TV brought to you by Fielder's Choice and Ice Cream, 339 Odland Road in Bangor, now open for 2025. Also brought to you by Northeast Home Inspections. Buy a home, protect your investment with a Northeast Home Inspection. Call Stephen Bishop, 207-735-4955, or visit northeasthomeinspections.com. You may have heard a cheer coming from the Hampden bench while I was doing that read. 5-second, the call.
I think they got the timeout in first.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
They snuck it in there? I had my head buried in these reads. Well, 30 more seconds to tell you about State Street Optics. At 207 State Street in Bangor, where vision meets style, you can see Lise, a registered optician with over 40 years of experience. She ensures your eyewear fits perfectly and always stays on trend. Visit StateStreetOptics.com. We're also brought to you by Knowlton Automotive, a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center. Family-owned and operated, Knowlton Auto provides guaranteed service at a fair price, $32.97 in Broadway, or at KnowltonAutomotive.net. 2:27 left on the clock, and the Hampden Academy Broncos leading this ball game by 7. Chris, take me in the minds of both of those huddles. If you're Hampden, how much time are you looking to take off the clock with each possession? And if you're Bangor, what are you drawing up to come back?
Well, I think if you're Hampden, you just continue to run your offense the way you got the lead. I mean, their offense is possession by possession offense. As Delaney Hoare knocks down a jump shot there.
Hampden caught in the backcourt. Winchester calling for a timeout. Pass over the top, saved in, but to the Rams. Nobody heard him, so play continues. Here comes Bangor to Clark. Down the lane, bounce pass out. Hoare for 3. No good. Rebound to Roy, and she puts it high off the window for 2. Gabby Roy's first bucket, the junior, with a big one. And it's a one-possession game, 38-35.
Big series for Bangor here, and it all started off their pressure.
And I know before you were interrupted by the first make, that's exactly what you were going to say. Just do what you're about to do here for the next two possessions.
Well, every time Bangor's been able to pressure them, that's led to a turnover for the most part, or a steal. And then you got to try and convert out of it. So Bangor, you got to continue to pressure the ball, no matter what. You have nothing to worry about foul-wise. You just got to play. Offensively for Hampden, just run your offense and just make sure you're coming to the ball, making good passes. Because their offense, the way it runs with their different sets, they can take time off the clock with just by running it and get layups out of it. And if it's not there, just continue to move it.
Quick peek at the live events this week on 92.9 The Ticket. Bruins hosting the Wild tonight. Cooper Flag at Syracuse tomorrow. And the Maine women at NJIT on Thursday. Before Black Bears hockey, number 5 in the country, has another top 10 showdown this weekend at number 7 Providence. Foul off the inbounding action. And free throws coming up here for the Broncos with the Rams over the limit. Aubrey Shaw toes the line. First free throw, no good. Jeff's Catering and Event Center in Brewer caters any event, large or small, at their center or off-site statewide since 1985. From hors d'oeuvres to barbecues, they've got you covered. Visit Jeff's Catering, where every event is special. Empty trip for Shaw. Here come the Rams. Gifford gets cut off. Her bounce pass to Adams. Emily, a nice job to bring it under her control. Clark thought about it, decided against. Hoare back to Clark, another quick ball fake. Crosses the court to Gifford. Hoare with space for the tie. Offline and a rebound to Shaw. Her pass to no one. Stolen by Delaney. Dropped off for Avery. Clark couldn't get it to fall through. Hoare keeps it alive on the baseline and in the corner. Bangor scrambling. They've had some good looks here, though, for either a 2 or a 3 on this possession.
Yeah, but
oh, look at that. Wide open at the back door is Hoare. And after a couple good looks, they finally convert on the third, and it's a 1-point game.
I'd say between Hampden throwing it to Bangor and Bangor not being able to make a basket, I'm not sure anyone really wants to take control of this right now.
No, but we got a 1-point game and less than 60 to play. Murphy takes it to the baseline out top. That was a low pass. Caitlin Adams got to the baseline, got in space, but you could see they're thinking about taking time off the clock rather than getting a shot up.
I tell you,
and a timeout there by Coach Winchester. As you were saying, Chris?
Yeah, if you're Hampden, you got 2 things that can happen. You got to worry about Avery Clark and who she's guarding because she's going to cheat. That's what she does. And the second thing is use that against her as well. And I hate to say that because she plays so hard, but sometimes she gets over aggression. Yeah. And then if she's guarding you, if she's cheating, cut back door, move more towards your player. You can get open, get the ball that way.
This game brought to you by the Furniture Gallery. Shop local at the Furniture Gallery. A family-owned Maine company with locations in Augusta, Bangor, and North Windham. Discover a huge selection, financing options, and more. Visit thefurnituregallerymaine.com. We're also brought to you by Eastern Maine Community College at EMCC. They know there's no community without people who build it. Be part of the future. Visit emcc.edu today. And Auto Radiator Services has been serving the greater Bangor area for over 50 years for general maintenance, repairs, and specialty services like remote car starters. It's Auto Radiator Services. Inbound right in front of Coach Winchester to Aubrey Shaw. Remember, no fouls to give by Bangor here. Coach Winchester pointing out that she might be trying to foul with now 23.4 on the clock. The foul finally comes. .4 seconds. The best that Caitlin Murphy can do is make this a 3-point game. First one is no good.
Now if you're Bangor, you got to make sure you box out. This is the last thing you want to do is give up an offensive rebound if she misses this.
Murphy spins the ball, dips, second, no good, hits the rim a couple of times, rebound to Bangor, down by 1, 20 seconds to go. Hoare into the front court.
Don't need to force anything if you're Bangor. You got time to run your offense. You got Hampden, you just want to keep everyone in front of you.
Gifford bounces it to Adams, quick reflexes to bring it under control. We're down to 10 and a timeout by Bangor with 6.9 on the clock. Coach Jay Kemble didn't like what he was seeing. So he calls the timeout to draw something up. All right, Chris, what are you drawing up? How are you defending it?
Well, that's always a tough one, especially do you call a timeout in that situation? And obviously he wasn't going to until he saw that they got in trouble. And I'm 50-50 on it. Depends on what kind of team you have.
Yeah.
Can you just let them run through, or do you need to diagnose or design something for them. I think you need to get something with them attacking the hoop. There's gaps there as you move the ball around. It might be they've been playing zone most of the time, so if you can find this, you can screen the top of the zone. You might be able to attack downhill and then maybe get a short corner jump shot as defender steps up. I'd look for something like that, maybe a flare screen, something that swings from the left or right side to the opposite side with someone stepping in and screening in the top side of the zone, leaving an open shot on the opposite side. So I would find some way to get some kind of screening action against the zone.
Let's see what Coach Kemble and the Rams do. It's down to this, 6.9 seconds and a 1-point ball game, 38-37. Bangor ball trailing by 1.
But if they match up and play man, you can still run any kind of screening action, and that's what Bangor's looking to do.
Adams was looking for Clark. Knocked out of play. About half a second came off the clock down to 6.1. And let's set it all up again. Another timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout, so another 60 to talk it over here. And I'll tell you about U-Haul on Auburn Road in Bangor and Stillwater Ave in Old Town. They've got you covered. Heated, climate-controlled storage, vehicle storage, and all your moving supplies from boxes to portable U-Box storage. Go see Heidi in Bangor or Devin in Old Town. U-Haul, where your money starts easy and stays secure. Also brought to you by the Henry's Bridal Boutique, locally owned and operated since 1999 and proud to be Bangor's longest-standing bridal shop. Find them at 31 Washington Street in Bangor or online at thehenrysbridal.com. And we're brought to you by the Bangor Grand Hotel. High school basketball teams make the Bangor Grand at 357 Auburn Road your home base. With team meals, boxed lunches, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner available. Learn more at bangorgrand.com. Chris, that last set, I know it was forced by the ball being tipped out of bounds. That almost seemed like in football, ahead of a crucial third or fourth down, the defense lets the offense come out on the field. You get a read about it, and then didn't like what I was seeing. Call a timeout.
Well, and Coach Winchester, being the smart coach he is, moved out of that zone, and Coach Kemble probably had set up something for a play against his zone. Maybe he set it up for something against player to player as well, and this is what they're in. And obviously he set something up for this. Hampden's very good at switching. They'll switch every screen that's possible.
Bangor gets the shot off, and the foul. It's Emily Adams going to the line with 2.1 seconds remaining. First attempting to tie, and then possibly attempting to give the Rams the edge.
Yeah, good position there and a good look to throw it into her.
Adams misses the first and sets up a massive second free throw with 2.1 on the clock.
Same thing to be said down here. Hampden's going to make sure they box out and get this rebound if she does miss.
The Bangor senior misses. It falls offside rim. Shaw with the rebound and is fouled with less than a second remaining. Adams 0 for 2 at the line. And the Broncos 0.8 of a second away from surviving. Shaw's first is no good as it hits the rim 3 times before falling off. Take overtime out of the equation. Second is good.
If you're a Bangor, you want to...
They catch, they chuck. I don't think it counts. It comes up short anyways, and the Broncos prevail by 2. 39-37. The Hampden Academy Broncos survive at the stable. Take another look at the free throws that decided it. Second one just spun off the rim. Shaw in perfect positioning in the purple paint. Grabbed the board, hit one free throw, and then I believe it wound up with Adams here, unable to get the shot off with 0.8 of a second on the clock.
And you're always going to talk about, or it gets looked at, the final foul shots that go down are the ones that cost you, but there were foul shots missed earlier in this quarter too that made a difference as well.
Came down to free throws in the end, and the Broncos victorious by 2 points. Hampden Academy 39, Bangor 37. This game brought to you by Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market. Craving something unique? Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market now has 2 locations, Harlow Street in Bangor, next to Goslin's Donuts, and in Brewers Hannaford Plaza. Enjoy fresh boba tea and explore a variety of ramen noodles, sauces, snacks, and more. Open daily. Like them on Facebook. And while you're down there, check out Goslin's Bakery. Start your morning with Goslin's Bakery, 334 Harlow Street in Bangor, next to Fat Panda, Monday through Saturday, 6 to 11 a.m., serving legendary donuts and pastries since 1945. All right, let's get to the post-game show. It's a 2-point win for the Broncos. We'll recap it and break it all down next on Ticket TV.
Ambition is desire. Ambition is spirit. Ambition is drive. Find your ambition right here at Coldbrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan. There's a reason we're the #1 Mitsubishi volume dealer in the state. We've got the selection. We've got rates as low as 0%, and nobody will pay you more for your trade. Find your ambition. Drive your ambition. Only at Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Madison Avenue, Skowhegan. Start here at coldbrookmitsubishi.com.
Oh, feels like a meat locker in here. Why are you sweating? You pass another stone?
Worse. They just filled my oil tank.
Yikes, you gotta get a heat pump. Mac Heat Pumps in Bangor is having a big sale now. Tell us all about it, Adam.
That's right, folks. Mac Heat Pumps is having a huge sale from now until the end of March. $500 off per indoor unit on all new installations. And remember, we travel the entire state for installs, repairs, or maintenance. Have your friend give us a call. We can help him out. And give him this.
Dry yourself off. Then we can call Adam and Mac Heat Pumps before you have to fill your oil tank again.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers. Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart. And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth, and Bangor.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Midcoast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let Dr. Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Midcoast Denture Design, the go-to destination for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmain.com.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com. Welcome back to the stable here at Hampden Academy. Happy home fans after the Broncos victorious over the Bangor Rams by 2 points, 39-37. Our score here tonight, and we welcome you into the post-game show on Ticket TV. It is the McDonald's post-game show, and we started off with some post-game highlights. Post-game highlights brought to you by Next Home Experience. This was a close one, well, not all the way through. First quarter was owned by the Hampden Academy Broncos 14-4. Then Bangor came right back with a strong second quarter. And then after the intermission, then it was close the rest of the way. Get looking at some of these highlights. Presented by Next Home Experience. There's an Aislinn Gifford triple. Good look down low for Aubrey Shaw. She had a nice second half. Avery Clark from an impossible angle, and half the ball got above the backboard there.
It's like that, the peak of the roller coaster, and
Yeah.
just goes up and then slowly comes
Straight
down.
Nice jumper there by the Broncos.
It's out of the baseline, out of bounds play. Nice pull up off a ball screen by Eve Wiles.
Grace Labrie, a little quieter tonight than she was on Ticket TV last week at Brewer, but when Hampden got it down low to her, she went to work. Just like right there.
Yeah, Hampden started to do a better job of getting the ball with their guards inside, and that was a little bit evident in the second half that she got some touches like that drop off there.
Strong, confident turnaround jumper there from Murphy. That was after the Broncos bled, I don't know, 45, 50 seconds off the clock. It was a long possession before that jumper. Hoare at the end with a big three and another one right here. Or an attempt on one that Bangor puts back.
Good rebound by Gabby Roy there.
Going high off the window.
Bangor did a pretty good job considering, I don't believe they shot particularly well. As we saw, they got all kinds of opportunities throughout the game. They were very aggressive on the offensive rebounding, as well as getting steals down in the paint in Hampden's end, or in their offensive end, and getting shot opportunities that way, but just couldn't convert them.
That was a foul with 2.1 seconds on the clock. Bangor trailing by 1 point. Emily Adams at the line, unable to hit either free throw. Aubrey Shaw grabs the rebound, gets fouled. She would hit one free throw at the other end, and here's the end of the game. Bangor Heave coming up short, though. They can get it off before the buzzer. It's a 2-point victory for the Hampden Academy Broncos. In the end, 39-37 in this Class AA crossover matchup tonight at the Stable. Our coverage brought to you in part by Las Palapas. Stop in and discover the delicious and authentic Mexican dishes, along with a huge selection of Mexican beers and margaritas. Las Palapas in Bangor and in Brewer. Also brought to you by Orno and Callis IGA. Shop smart, shop local at Orno IGA and Callis IGA. They appreciate the support from their local communities and are proud to support local Maine schools and student athletes on Ticket TV. All right, let's start awarding what we need to here in the post game. We'll start off with, actually, you know what, Chris, we should probably get the game recap out of the way, shouldn't we?
Sure. For the Bangor Rams, they were led by 11 points by Delaney Hoare. Aslan Gifford with 9. Avery Clark with 7. Claren Olderberg with 4. Emily Adams with 4. And Gabby Roy with 2 for a team total of 37. For the Hampden Academy Broncos, they were led by 2 players with 10. Aubrey Shaw and Grace Labrie both with 10. Caitlin Adams with 6. Eve Wiles with 5. Mallory Lozier with 5. And Caitlin Murphy with 3 for a team total of 39.
That game recap brought to you by Novus Glass. Coverage tonight in Hampden. Also brought to you by Hartford's Auto Service, 62 Liberty Drive in Hermon. They do repairs on all makes and models of cars and trucks with over 3 decades of experience. Hartford's can provide routine maintenance, brake and suspension repairs, muffler repairs, all the way up to replacing your engine if needed. Visit the Hartford's Auto Service Facebook page or give them a call at 207-989-6322. Time to award play of the game. And we dial it back to a good feed here from Bronco to Bronco in the second half. It's going to be Grace Labrie on the receiving end down low. And here it is.
Yeah, this is Hampden being able to get in with their guards to the interior, and great dump off, and Grace knows exactly what to do with it as soon as she gets it.
Adams with the assist, Labrie with the bucket. That is our play of the game. And it's brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. Speaking of McDonald's, a reminder that the best Maine senior high school basketball players descend on Bangor in March. It's the McDonald's All-Star Weekend on March 7th and 8th at Husson University to Bennett Ronald McDonald House Charities in Maine. The award ceremony is live on Ticket TV on March 7th. Catch all the action in the All-Star Games on March 8th at 929theticket.com or on the Ticket app. All right, Chris, time now to award Player of the Game, and where are we going for tonight's honor?
Well, it's kind of tough because Hampden had a bunch of girls that did a bunch of good things, and you look down at the final quarter, and Eve Wiles made two foul shots there towards the very end to give Hampden the lead, but I'm going to go with Aubrey Shaw. She played an overall very good game with 10 points, and she made that big foul shot at the very end with 0.8 seconds left and sealed the deal for the Hampden Academy Broncos. So Aubrey Shaw is going to be our player of the game.
There we go. The sophomore guard for the Broncos, tonight's player of the game. There was her free throw at the end of it. Aubrey finishing up with 10 points, and our player of the game presented by Firehouse Subs on Stillwater Avenue in Bangor, a sub above for a limited time. Try the delicious French dip sub only at Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. All right, one more look at the upcoming broadcast schedule for the rest of the week on Ticket TV, the final week of the regular season. We'll show you that in just a second here. Well, I can tell you tomorrow night we'll be in Old Town for Orono at Old Town, the rivalry matchup. We'll actually be doing the drive from there as well. There's a look at what's coming up. Thursday, we are right back here with a crew at the stable, Oceanside at Hampden Boys, and then on Thursday, Bangor at Brewer Girls. Only thing left to do is give credits where it is due to our Ticket TV crew tonight at the stable. It's a small one. I can probably do it by eyes just by looking around if we don't have the graphic in front of us. Give Matt a couple more seconds here to track it down. There it is. Matt Cooney directing and producing. He's actually on the screen this time with his name. Max Pottle doing the graphics. Zach Tangway on the scoreboard. Grayson Cox, our camera crew of one, perched high above us here at the stable. And Chris Orr, my broadcast partner. Just as Coach Jay Kemble said after the game, just a good high school basketball game.
It was a very good basketball game, as we expected from these two teams.
Hampden 39, Bangor 37. The final once again. We say so long on Ticket TV. Thanks for tuning in to high school basketball.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves, work you can see, work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Have you tried the new Happy Hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more. Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com. High school basketball on Ticket TV has been brought to you by Greenway Equipment Sales, your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and on Wilson Street in Brewer. Next Home Experience, Firehouse Subs, Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Levesque Business Solutions, Casella, Mac Heat Pumps, Northeast Driving School, and Dean's Detailing. Ticket TV is also brought to you by Holden Dental Hygiene, Union Street Towing, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Doors Equipment, Colebrook Mitsubishi, The Heating Lodge, Angelo's Pizzeria, Black Fly Coffee, Premium Choice Broadband, Novus Auto Glass, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Praise Auto Sales, Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store, The Fitch Company, Bennett Auto Center, Bangor Floral, Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hampden, Frank's Bake Shop, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Pushaw Energy, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Danforth's Down Home Supermarkets, The Growing Place, The Coach House Restaurant, Fielder's Choice Ice Cream, Northeast Home Inspections, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, State Street Optics, Knowlton Automotive, Jeff's Catering, The Furniture Gallery, Eastern Maine Community College, Auto Radiator Services, U-Haul in Old Town and on Auburn Road in Bangor, The Henry's Bridal Boutique, The Bangor Grand Hotel, Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market, Goslin's Bakery, Dragon Lair Arcade and Pizza, Orno IGA and Callis IGA, Midcoast Denture Designs, Napa Auto Parts, Hopkins Energy, Hammond Lumber, Down East Toyota, and First National Bank. This Ticket TV broadcast has been a production of Sportsnet Maine.